My friends, we're back with another video of me trying things. And so John's food review, I was at Dollar General and I found, out of the corner of my eye, I saw these. They're Doritos Late Night Sizzlin Cheeseburger. I don't know what a late night cheeseburger would taste like. I would imagine it would taste more like a regular during the day cheeseburger, but it might have something to do with alcohol or something like that. Can't say I would know. I've never been drunk. And I know you're looking at me like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you've never been drunk? I'm afraid I never have. Some people they get very funny when they get drunk. Other people get very, very emotional and they cry a lot, and some people get very violent indeed. And I don't want to take a chance of finding out which kind of drunk I am. But I would imagine uh, these would taste very much like a regular cheeseburger. They say sizzling. Now I don't know if sizzling means hot off the griddle, or the whatever you want to call it, or if they have some kind of spice or something. Which I'm not a fan of spice anymore. My body not so good. But that's neither here nor there. Uh, uh, we're gonna try these. But yeah, Doritos, when it comes to chips, again, sizzling. It says sizzling cheeseburger. I, so is sizzling like, oh man, it's hot right off the grill, or sizzling like it's got like some pepper or some crap in it. I mean, you can't really tell by the picture. Normally, the picture is pretty good, but that it's just a neon burger. It's just a neon burger. So, but I expect Doritos is fairly good when it comes to this. There's a lot of flavors I've tried that I really, really like. Smells like smells like pickles. Oh yeah, that's very pickly. Pickly. I would show it, but it looks like a regular. That's the thing. Is like no matter what flavor these are, they just it's like, well, whatever flavor they are, just make sure the powder that goes on it is orange. I can smell the pickle. That's a very strong pickle flavor. Now, huh? You know what it tastes like? That's crazy. You know what it tastes like? And and of course I would know this because I'm a fat incel loser living in a basement. Um, you know, because despite the fact that I live on my own, well, with a roommate, now somehow I still live with my parents and I live in their basement. You know what these taste like, and you know how I know what because again, I'm a fat incel. Uh, these taste like McDonald's cheeseburgers. That's exactly what they taste like. They taste like McDonald's. That like you know how the pickles, even the pickles there have like a distinct scent to them. That's yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the the highly processed flavor, but these taste like I mean, you can taste everything like the cheese and the pickles, the meat, which is the meat is probably the hardest thing to replicate in chips, but you can taste it, and it tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger. That's really good, actually. Hell, I think I even taste some ketchup. Actually, hang on. Let's put them to the test because on my burgers I like to put ranch sometimes. Ranch, um, ketchup, a little mustard, mix it all together. Let's grab two because when I put on ranch, I like to have it doubled up a little bit. All right. So let's give it the ranch test. Just a dollop. Hmm. Oddly enough, the ranch is pretty strong flavor. If I was doing something like ketchup, but the ranch is already a powerful kind of flavor, so it kind of drowns it out, even with two chips. But yeah, it tastes exactly like a McDonald's cheeseburger. It's insane. Like growing up, I'm like, you remember back in the '90s, where it's like what Wednesday they were like a quarter or something like that. So growing up, we had McDonald's a lot, but of course we were kids and we were outside all the time, and our metabolism was a lot different back then. Um, but yeah, we would go to McDonald's, and it's not even a close McDonald's. There was McDonald's that was like 20 minutes away. We went there instead. Um, but we always went there on like every Wednesday, and because cheeseburgers were like 25 cents or 40 cents or whatever it was back then. I'm sure you guys remember having the same memory, like, oh yeah, we went to McDonald's all the time. Back when a cheeseburger was like 25 to 40 cents. Now that same cheeseburger that was on the dollar menu, that dollar menu is now like a $2 menu. But yeah, we all the time. I haven't had McDonald's in ages though. But you know, even if you could have it as a kid, and then even if you never have it again for the rest of your life, McDonald's has such a distinct flavor to it that it's like, oh yeah, that's McDonald's. It tastes way different than a Whopper. It tastes way different than like, an old fashioned burger from Wendy's. It's got its own distinct flavor to it, and that's something that you don't forget. It's like the fries. The fries, same thing. They have a very distinct flavor to it, distinct texture, everything. But I don't even remember when I had McDonald's last. I think, let's see, was it? Depends. Oh, when was the last time I hung out with my friend? Uh, no, it wasn't. No, I think the last time we hung out, I think we got Wendy's. I think it was. I think we wanted to go to McDonald's, but the line was too long because it was during the day, and we're like, yeah, no, yeah, no. Normally she just kind of likes to go there for the sweet tea, but yeah, I don't even remember the last time I had McDonald's. Um, what year is it? It's 2025. Been a couple of years, I think. Because me and my friend, when we hang out, we only hang out despite the fact that she lives in town. We only hang out like once every 7, 8 months. And even then, we just kind of hang around the house, or we'll go out to like like run errands and Walmart and all that. And if we go out to eat, it's usually, like fast food wise, it's usually like Wendy's. So I haven't had McDonald's in a while. But again, it's like you could have it as a child and then never have it again, and just you bite into those chips, and you're like, oh my god, McDonald's. Um, Kind of makes me want to make nuggets flavored chip and have some honey. Or you guys remember oh my god, the freaking honey? I remember going to McDonald's, and we'd get like the 20-piece chicken, the 20, 40-piece chicken nuggets or whatever. It was 20-piece, but they were so cheap, you get like two of them. And I remember that they had like those little tiny things of honey. And I would remember, if like I would tell my parents, like, make sure you get like 10 of them, because they were only like that deep or so. And you're taking in your so within like one or two nuggets, the honey's all gone. Well, for me, I mean, most people, normal people, just dip it in once and but me, I was just like, ah. Um, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4". It takes a lot to fill me up. I'm sorry. Even as a kid, I was a big kid. I was tall. Like, I was always the tallest. And you're tall. You got more to, blood and your organs are bigger and you just need more to sustain yourself. So it's just the way the good Lord made me. I don't believe that. It's a curse. It's actually a curse. But yeah, like these are really good. The fact you can taste the meat, which is weird. Normally it's like, oh yeah, it tastes like a burger, but then you only taste like the pickles and the ketchup, and it's like, well, that's not a burger, that's pickles and ketchup. But it also tastes like not only the pickles, but like the onions as well. You know how McDonald's has like those very distinct onions. So the fact that it's a corn chip probably helps. If this was, say, like Lay's and it was just a traditional potato chip, I don't think it would be nearly as good. But like I said, Doritos is pretty good when it comes to this stuff. Lay's just, they get lazy. Like, you have all this chip. Like, some of the chips you pull out are like this freaking big, and there's like no flavor on it at all. And you're like, come on, man. But I don't know where the sizzling part comes in. I'm like, what's sizzling about this? It's not hot. You know, when I saw sizzling, I thought it maybe have like, ooh, sizzle is a bit of a spice. But no, it's just, it tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger. Actually, I think that would make pretty good nachos then. I mean, some meat and some cheese. That might be a good contender for best nachos. Normally, people just stick with the old natural OG, but I think these might actually be a great contender for nachos. You know, people love taking Doritos and making nachos out of them. So the cheeseburger ones, the Sizzlin cheeseburger Doritos, and then you have your meat and your cheese and your onions and whatever else on top. It's like a cheeseburger on a cheeseburger. Uh, so if you guys are interested, try it out and tell me how well it works. I mean, it sounds like it would really, really work well. But yeah, it tastes like McDonald's, which is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how much it tastes like McDonald's. Never before have I tasted a chip like McDonald's. It's insane. Distinct flavor of the chip, of everything. It's wild. How do they do it? It's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, if you see them, pick them up. We give it a 9 out of 10. Which I don't normally rate them. I'm just fat. I just eat them. I'm just a fat incel living in a basement. I just eat them. But yeah, if you see them, pick them up. I only got them because it was like 2 bags of Doritos for like $6 or something, which is great because they're usually like what, $4 each, like almost $5. So instead of spending like $10, you only had to spend 6. So that's really the only reason I didn't want to get them just a single bag. I was like, well, but yeah, if you see them, pick them up. Let me know if you had them already. And yeah, your favorite flavor of Doritos. I've got a few. I've tried pretty much every time they've come out with a new flavor, I've tried it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.